July the 31st, 9:30 a.m. I'm here at Shining Waters Bed and Breakfast just outside of Lakefield, Ontario. Lakefield is a tiny little village just north of Peterborough. Peterborough is quite a significant regional town, about an hour and a half outside of Toronto. And Shining Waters Bed and Breakfast is a beautiful local bed and breakfast here, housed in an 1850s fieldstone farmhouse. We just had a little chat with the owner, Susan Castle, and she was telling me that this barn, actually, they renovated it recently. As you can see, there's brand new flooring in here. The barn has been shored up from beneath, and they installed electricity, and this barn actually is now used for weddings, and it's just a perfect place for weddings. Let me show you outside now. This used to be a dairy farm until about 40 years ago, so you can still see the old silo. There's a nice sitting area in this area as well. And the property is very extensive, about 55 acres. And she was telling me that there are many kilometers of walking trails on the property here itself. And the grounds are just absolutely beautiful. And there's a lot of maintenance involved too. From what Susan was telling me, I mean, it takes about 3 to 4 hours for her and her husband to actually mow the property. And I just wanted to give you a little feel now for the different parts of the property. Yesterday I already had a chance to show you the farmhouse. See, here's the barn with the yin and yang picture on it. And over here is another grassy area where Susan has created sort of an English-inspired garden setting with a beautiful gazebo in the background here. And as you can see, it's a gorgeous day today. We've had a pretty wet summer this year, but I think August is going to start to be much nicer. So looking back again towards the barn. Over on this side here, we're seeing the backside of a separate building that's called the Gathering Place, which is actually sort of a social gathering area for all the bed and breakfast guests. They can watch television, they can play games, just relax. So it's a really beautiful spot, very, very serene. I was sitting out there on the porch this morning already, enjoying the morning sun. See, here's the gathering room. Nice indoor recreational area for the bed and breakfast guests. Another beautiful sitting area. I mean, you can sit all around this house. And the amount of peace and serenity that you enjoy here is just wonderful. I'd like to finish this video clip off with a view of the front of the house. This is sort of my favorite spot of the entire property. I mean, it's a gorgeous property to begin with, but the seats on this porch and the view down the front lawn is just so peaceful. So Ontario is a wonderful place actually for getaways, and I mean, there are many different historic properties, and Shining Waters Bed and Breakfast is one of them. As I said, a fieldstone farmhouse from the 1850s, beautifully renovated, and the Castle family has continued the renovations with the barn, obviously. So it's a beautiful spot.